I guess regulation incentives are maybe put in different directions, right? I think one thing we've learned from open banking is that having a mandate and equal standards or common standards across all banks has been good for adoption. So customers are seeing the same thing no matter who they use, and then they're getting comfortable with that. And FinTechs can build one model, one platform, because they know each of the banks are going to give them the exact same thing. So that really helps adoption. But what it hasn't helped is the incentive for banks to go above and beyond. So to things like improve those journeys, improve the conversion rates, make more data available. Because there was no incentives for banks built in to open banking, then we haven't seen, I guess, the growth and improvement of those APIs and those customer journeys. So what we're missing is exactly that, is that incentives for banks to want to go above and beyond and continue to deliver more. So I would definitely like to see, NatWest would definitely like to see an ecosystem emerging that rewards banks for innovating, rewards banks for delivering more, whether that's through regulation or some other method. Having those incentives there for banks to go above and beyond and do more is really important. I think I would prefer to see the banks and the industry, so FinTechs, new entrants, existing players, and regulators work together on developing common standards without a mandate. I think there's enough willingness amongst all parties to move forward without a mandate. I think having the mandate takes time, but it also sort of puts boundaries on what you can do. You can't go back and change that mandate very easily, and everyone starts trying to understand the mandate and deliver just against that mandate, and other good ideas get lost or thrown out because they're not part of the mandate. I think a much more pragmatic approach would be, let's pool all the good ideas from banks, from regulators, from new startups and existing players in this industry, and try and work together to develop standards without a mandate. I think let's try and do that first, and if we don't get anywhere with that, then we can maybe look to a new mandate to push things along.